god, this is so awesome. This is really awesome. I don't know anymore what to say. So, yeah, I'm really impressed with this. I stopped caring about the story missions altogether. I'm not going to play another boring story mission in this video. Let's put our final destination point to Las Vegas. I want to see Las Vegas in this video game represented. If I have any idea of American landscapes whatsoever, this should take us a bit more through snowy areas. Maybe we can see a ski jump, or maybe we can jump a bit. We drive through Salt Lake City, and then it should change to, I guess, more well, sand dune type of landscape. And then we'll stop in Las Vegas and finally end the video, because I have a feeling this has been going on for quite some while. Let's do this. Final destination, Las Vegas. Okay, what is this? It's a lake of piss. It's yellow. What did I expect? It's Yellowstone. Can I drive into this? Oh, that was stupid. That was stupid. Whoa! This is a school bus with tracks on it. I want this. I want this in my life. Okay. We have a lot of ground to cover, so let's go. Whoop, whoop. And the road is actually, the car is behaving differently, because I guess the road is frozen, or at least slippery. Wow. Ugh. People, I want to run over people. Let me run over people. Come here, you stupid people. Okay, it doesn't work. I guess it's not GTA, so I like this drifting. That is cool. Whoop. Can it please? Yes, it's okay. Okay. I was worried that it was a solid thing for a minute. So yeah, all in all, I'm really positively impressed by this game. It's very promising. I've talked about my worries here for at some points. Please Ubisoft don't put any microtransaction in this, because let's be honest, they're still called microtransactions, but I've read this comment on Twitter a couple of days ago, but somebody said, and rightfully so, if you can buy a meal for it, it's no longer a microtransaction. And whoever said that is so damn right, because $5 to $10 is, or €5 to €10 is not a fucking microtransaction anymore. This is really full price for something that you can. I don't know. It's just stupid, and even more so if this game actually is not free to play. I really wish that, or I really hope that this game will not be or become free to play. I would happily pay a good amount of money for this. Not quite sure if I would pay $50 out of the straight away for this. As you know, pre-orders are bad, and I know that I made that mistakes many times myself, and I'm still often doing that mistake of pre-ordering games. But you really shouldn't, because you're paying money for something that you don't really haven't seen yet in its final state. So that is a problem. Please, no microtransactions. If I do forget to put a reminder on in the video regarding the FPS, please let me know in the comments and tell me that I have to do some research on that, because the game, as I said, really plays nice at 30 FPS, but without fraps I hope that it plays at 60 FPS. I'm playing on high details, by the way, maximum or what resolution that I always play on, and high details, but details go a bit higher, so the game might actually look a bit better if your computer is beefy enough, but I didn't want to go to any, I didn't want it to push it to the limit here, because I know that fraps is also always taking a toll on the frames, so that's that. And what other problems here pop in is noticeable. It's alright, but it would be great if things like these yellow buckets would be visible from a much farther distance than they are now. Then again, it might have to do with the high settings, but I think on high settings they should be visible much sooner than they actually are. I like how the cars handle. That is really, as I said, it's not a simulator, absolutely not. But you can make you do feel. What's going on with me today? They handle really nice, and you always feel like you have control over the car, except for those situations where you really shouldn't have any control over your car anymore. So if the road is slippery, or if you're turning too tight, then the car will behave accordingly. So I'm really happy with how the cars feel. I have played the second Grid game, and I was so disappointed. Even though I played that for 20 or 30 hours in total, I was so disappointed in how the cars handled, because nearly every car was driving like a drift car. And while drifting is really cool and fine and dandy and all of that, you don't want every car to behave the same way, and every car to be a drift car. Sometimes you want to drive proper turns, just like I'm doing right now. So really nice here. I like that the game doesn't destroy your car with every crash, so it's actually quite sturdy, and repercussions if you drive full speed into a wall are not too high, because you don't want to see your car, you don't want to see a 10-second animation of your car crashing in slow motion every time you touch another car, so that's good. I'm a bit worried about the story part of the game, because it might be that it is needed to unlock stuff in the game and to advance in a way. So you have seen what I've played from the story missions. It's maybe it's just me, but I'm not interested in anybody driving cars for vengeance. I don't think racing cars need a story, or definitely they don't need a story about, I don't know. We don't need another Fast and the Furious story in a game, but well, if it's there, it's there, and maybe some of you guys will enjoy it. I actually enjoy putting a marker on the map and just driving across the USA much more than I enjoyed this story. But okay. And as I had told in the beginning that this game, I told you that the game is based on an online mode, so I think you cannot play this without an active internet connection, which always sucks, but it shouldn't be this way. But unfortunately, nearly every game today needs, or every AAA game needs an internet connection in some way, so Yeah, no way around that. But then again, as much as that sucks, it seems as if the game doesn't force you to play with other people. So I could drive around and do whatever I wanted to do, and no other player really stopped me or got on my nerves. There, maybe I have weirded out several players because there's an active voice chat, but I don't think so. Actually, I think you have to agree to play with other players, and then they can hear your voice. And but you don't seem to absolutely have to play with other players, and this is really nice. So always on connection DRM thing, that's shitty, but alright. And really good on them, on the developers, that they don't force multiplayer on you, as far as it seems. Okay, Great Salt Lake. So that means we should reach Salt Lake City soon, I guess. Whoa, whoa. Okay. See, that's what I mean. That was a pretty impressive crash, and it looked awesome in the cockpit view, but it also didn't interrupt the gameplay with a video intermission there. So that's really cool. Whoa, what an asshole. What an asshole. And here we are. I think it's getting more dusty and sandy, so these are the roads that I was looking for. This is really good. By the way, where has my radio gone? I haven't listened to any cool songs. I have to find out how to turn that on or off later. Very cool. Let's change perspective one last time. Let's take this one. See our beautiful pink car. Uh, uh. Can't be long until we reach Las Vegas now. Okay, let's have a fun thing. I did not activate the lines; those activated automatically. But let's try how many of those we can actually destroy. Okay, this looks really good. And here we are. This is the fabulous Las Vegas. Wow! So we actually drove from Detroit, from the upper right-hand corner of the U.S., I don't know, to Las Vegas. And actually, I know this. Whoop, whoop. We don't kill people. We don't do that. Then again, whatever happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas. You all know this. And I missed my turn here. Now this is cool. I like this. I like this no loading screens aspect of the game. This is definitely the strongest point of this game. It's not revolutionary in and of itself, the whole game, but this feature might really be the thing that makes the crew stand out from other racing games. Because so far all the other racing games, some of them were really bad, some of them were really good, but after a while most of them bored me. The exception being Trackmania here, but Trackmania is special in its own way. Trackmania cannot fulfill the needs that the crew seems to fulfill, at least for me. So Wow, I actually saw this fake Eiffel Tower in a course at university last week, because I had a course on how America views Paris, and how this view changed over time. And actually, we have seen exactly this building here, which is a fake. I think it's a much smaller version of the Eiffel Tower, but wow. So at least all the major landmarks seem to be there. And this is really, really cool. Okay, okay. Okay, let's find a place to go and hang low and finish up the video, because I've probably talked for an hour or something. Vega Shopping Square. Okay. Okay, parking. Parking sounds good. Can I enter this? I probably cannot. Or can I? No, I cannot. Okay, guys, this is it. I have to stop now, because otherwise I'm going to play this forever. Yeah, the beta of the crew is really impressive. I'm looking forward to this. I have high hopes for this game. Looks very promising. Don't fuck it up, guys. Don't make this game awful. See you again next time.